Well, excuse the ever so funky looking hood on me, over my hat. It's flipping blowing a hoolie out here. And we've had a hailstorm, and we've had a snowstorm, and we've had no light, beautiful clouds. What could be finer? We're at Ardvrek, or Loch Assynt to be precise. That was my little sleepy spot. What a view to wake up to. Woohoo! And I had in mind to shoot the pines that are on the little islands, but then I decided I couldn't get enough separation between the tops of the trees and the mountains in the background. So I've come down to Ardvrek Castle, and I apologise if the audio is being interrupted by the wind. Not a lot I can do about that. I had a good hunt around before I could come up with a composition that I liked. I wanted to get the tower in. Oh, just a second. Yeah, I wanted to get the tower in. I've no idea if I'm pointing in the right direction, by the way. I could have shot from the other side, and I did a couple of trial shots over there, but I didn't like the fact you couldn't see the half circle tower with the square tower on the top. So I've come around to this one, and I think I found a composition that I quite like. I'm using this half bay to lead you round to the castle, and then there's a rock here which also kind of points into the castle. And I put the tent, no I didn't, I put the polarizer on and a reverse grad because the sky was considerably brighter than the water. I darkened the water down with the polarizer to try and get a little bit of a reflection. Without the polarizer on, it was just too bright. It just didn't look right to me. I'll flip you around and show you what we were doing, because that's going to be easier. Well, isn't that just typical? Get set up to shoot and the flipping rain starts again. So we're now filter covered. Essentially, what you see there is the image that I'm shooting. This little rock here, Ardvrek Castle over on the right of the image, beautiful curve here, and then believe it or not, there is actually some detail in that cloud. Not a lot, but a little bit. The sun is coming around from there, so I'm hopeful that we could get a little bit of light on the castle itself if it just stops raining long enough for me to take a shot. Ay, ay, ay. You can't win, can you? The sun's breaking over that mountain. Yep, it's still raining. I'm loving my fleece jacket because I'm ever so toasty warm. And I've had to resort to my old gloves because I'm still wearing this brace. I can't put my Valeray on this hand, and it feels a bit odd having a Valeray on one and not on the other. So I've set up, let me stop waffling for a second. I'm at F10. I am at, about 13 seconds because I've got the 6 stop on just to try and smooth this water out. Excuse me. Although there is detail in the cloud, it's not enough to make it worthwhile doing a normal exposure. I think it's going to work better with a 6 stop exposure. A little bit of movement. I've got the ISO set to 100. I've got the white balance on 76, I think 7650, just to compensate for the 6 stop. And I've got a 0.6 reverse grad because the sky is ridiculously bright compared to the water. Job's a good one, or it will be when it stops raining. I think we're about there. I'm listening because I can hear it hitting my jacket. Right, yes, we have no rain, so I'm going to put you down, take the shot. Well, while I'm here, I thought I'd do another composition because I can. Let me just tweak you a little bit. Oh, it's better. I've come round to the other side of the castle as if I'm heading back to the van. And these reeds here kind of fascinated me a little bit. And there's a curve on the beach. It's strange finding a beach in Scotland. I know there are beaches, but it's very weird. Actually, no. I know there's beaches in Scotland on the coast, let me clarify that. But this is a loch, and this feels very much like a beach. Anyway, I digress. So I've set up a little composition. I'm trying to think the best way to show you. Here we go. Have a look at this. Oh. Essentially, it's that. So we have this leading in from here, with a little bit of a V, and then we have this leading in from here. That bit I'm not happy with. The reason I wanted to do this is because these clouds are pretty impressive. They just keep sweeping in. I've also done one here to try and minimise this. I don't know, I don't like it. Now I'm doing a long exposure, not very long, 20 seconds. So I'm getting a bit of motion in these grasses, which I'm not 100% keen on, but I don't like the water as it is, which is a bit odd. I will try a normal exposure because, as I say, those clouds are pretty damned impressive. But yeah, as I say, with no planning this week, it's turned out pretty well so far. I was hoping for a lot more snow, but at least it's not raining. Hailstones, yes, but not raining. On this particular image, in between the raindrops, we were at F10 and 8 seconds. The polarizer is darkening the water, which is what I wanted. And I've actually got some quite nice clouds in the background. What a glorious morning. I didn't bother getting up for sunrise because I knew it wasn't going to happen. We're clagged in. All around, the sun keeps threatening to break through, but all around we've just got cloud. Cloud, cloud and cloud. But it is adding, I think James Burns would call it atmosphere. I just call it cloud. Right, I'm going to try a normal exposure. I know, shut the blooming door. I'm going to take my 6 stop off. I'm going to leave the polarizer on because I want the water dark, but I'm going to take the 6 stop off and just do a shorter exposure, see if I can get some of these reeds sharp. And then we'll go back to Maddie and have some breakfast because I'm starving. Absolutely epic light. In fact, we're still getting it, and I'm having to do all sorts of things. Hold on, filters need a clean. Just a sec. Oh, where you gone? Oh Lord above, it's all kicking off. The sun broke out of the clouds to, well, they're coming out behind you, and they're putting some beautiful light on the hill. Let's see if we can just tilt you up a bit. There we go. Nothing's hitting the castle yet, but the clouds are wonderful. Now I've still got the 6 stopping, I'm afraid, but I'm at 2.5 seconds, F9, and it's picking up that wonderful light, and the clouds were superb. I think, oh, where you gone? Sorry, I'm all excited, I'm all of a dither. I'm having to clean filters and press shutter buttons and look at the sky and talk to you. Oh, remember to wake the camera up. That was epic. That's the best light. That's fabulous. I can actually get probably now 3 seconds. The ambient light's dropped a bit because the sun's dipped behind the cloud. Yeah. Whew. Let's just turn you around over here. Hold on. That's better. That was fantastic. That was literally shoot, clean filter, shoot, clean filter, shoot, clean filter, because the sky, the light, the cloud formations, everything was changing every second. And although I'm not doing a particularly long exposure, as I say, 3 seconds, it's just smoothing out the water enough to keep me happy. Woohoo! I'm right giddy. So we're at F9, 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds. ISO 100. Job sorted. Liking it.